November 12th. And I'm going to refresh my screen here a second. So that hopefully I can see me and I can see your comments. So give me a second. I see me. All right, waiting for comments. All right, so, excuse me, sorry. So let me know when you get on. So I come to you live on YouTube every Wednesday morning at 10:30 Eastern Time. And any other times, you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. You can check out, hi Carrie, you can check out samples that I've been sharing, or you can find my classes there, or you can join my team there. You can shop there, all that sort of thing. So I'm happy to have you here, but also I'd love you to go to my website. Okay, so I'm checking, just a sec, I'm checking how things look. I think we're good. Okay. Hi, Kathy. You made it live this time. That's awesome. Okay, so I have some fun planned today. It's sort of stamping in ways that I don't normally stamp. Because it's using, well, I have it die cut already, but it's using a lot of dies. That's what happens with this particular bundle. So I'm going to get this bigger a second so that I can see comments better. Okay. And I'm just going to, suddenly my nose is tickly. Just a second. I'm so sorry. I feel like I just need to sneeze or something, but I don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm going to jump right to my randomizer. If you're new to me and haven't watched me before, the projects that I give away, I did that backwards. The projects that I make on my live, I typically give away. So anybody who is commenting with me, chatting with me, commenting later, I enter you all into what I call my randomizer. It's just a random name picker. And so I'm going to draw names for my winners from last week. So last week I played with Little Big Things, is what it was called. Nancy Olson, you're my first winner. I don't see her on yet, but I know how to get a hold of her, and she'll be happy that she won. I mean, who wouldn't be? Who doesn't like a happy mail, right? Okay, pick a new winner. Start. So Little Big Things, it's a cute animal set. Marcia Hill, you're my second winner again this week. Congratulations. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go back so I can see comments now. Oh, hi Nancy, you are here. Did you hear you were my first winner? Yay. You did. I just read on. Morning stuff. And Marcia, you're my second winner. You guys got on just in time. All right, so I have to tell you, I'm late getting my cards out. I did get some things in the mail. Hi Dot, you're here. I did get some things in the mail on Monday. I have more things that I need to get in the mail. Those of you who have placed orders and have earned with your orders card kits from me, I have not gotten those out. The whole last month was just crazy. Timing may be the way to winning. Yeah, right. Get on right when I'm doing the drawing, right? That's funny. Anyway, so I'm late on those. And I'm going to tell you my my projects today. I'm not giving away these kits. There's too much die cutting with this. So if you place a $50 order with me by Monday, I'll be sending you an embellishment instead of these card kits. I will still do a project sheet for these, but I'm not doing kits of these. So anyway, I'm excited to show you these though. So I'm going to be playing with the Gingerbread Man bundle, and I happen not to be using any designer paper. That's crazy for me. Like, designer paper is almost always in my projects. I just love it, and it helps design your card. But anyway, we're totally going with the cuteness of this bundle all by itself. So let's see. Is there anything else that I have to tell you before I put you down? Well, I need to tell you. So one of the reasons I wanted to focus on this bundle is because I'm going to be, this is the bundle that we're going to be using for my cards and cookies class. So that is actually at the bakery that is making the cookies. And you guys get to decorate them. It's not a taught class. It's just, there'll be samples there for you to copy if you'd like, or at least to give you ideas. So you'll get to make, I think it's 3 cookies, or you get to decorate 3 cookies with some frosting and candies. And then you get to make, at my class, I have a card, a gift card holder, and a tag that we're going to be making with this Gingerbread Man. It's just too cute. So I wanted to remind you of that, and check out my other classes. I have my Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. It's my last one. I'll have another Christmas class in December, but this is my last Stamp-A-Stack that I'm doing. We're making 16 cards, and you need to sign up by Saturday because the class is next week. So anyway, check out all my classes. So sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to put you down. Carrie, close your eyes. Okay. Undo this. Drop you here. I'll lock it again. And then I gotta spin you. Hi, Marlene. You're here just in time to get dizzy. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna show you the bundle first, and then we'll go from there. So this is the Gingerbread Man bundle. Easy for me to say. It's too cute. You have stamps and words and pieces and parts, and these are the dies. So this is a really big die set. Look at, let me see, I'm gonna measure it. It's 10.5 inches tall, this package is, by, gotta go down here, 7 inches wide. So this is really big. So you have this double Gingerbread Man, and then you have all the pieces and parts here, and these are all of the ones. Well, I didn't use all of these. Some of them I took off because I thought I was going to use them. But like I'll show you here. So this is the one for the candy cane, obviously, if you couldn't tell that. So I think they have it all together, just so you know you're not searching for where is that other piece that I need. Or maybe it's just easier to find bigger dies. I don't know. But what I've been doing, I can't hear you. Not your fault. I need to watch later. Okay, gotcha. Okay, bye, Dot. So probably bigger dies are easier to find, less likely to lose. But what I've been doing, well, I'll show you later the example, as long as I still can find it later. I see it right now, but I don't want to show you right now. So you could do both colors in both shapes, but I don't like it as well when the white is like the lines. I'll just have to show you. So I've been doing like only worrying about getting this on or getting this on when I've been doing it. Same with, this is the sucker. I've only been worrying about getting this on or getting this on. So if you're doing white, now if you're just doing other colors, it will work just fine for you to do it whatever way you feel like. But it's just my personal preference. Okay, so there are some other stamp sets that I'm using mostly for words or, yeah, words. But I'll show you those when I get to them. Okay, so the first thing I had to go, I'm totally doing different colors. I sort of got the idea from my team member, Judy Cole. She's my VIP stamper of the month, and she's using this stamp set, and she did a really cute one in pinks. Maybe it was purple, but it looked pink to me, or at least there was a pink ribbon. I want my bone folder. So I'm going to crease this on here. Oh, I did not crease it well. It's not lined up right. All right. So you might want to make sure before you go to stamp this that you actually do fold it, because otherwise if you lay it out, you might do it on the wrong side. If you did it on this side, then it would be on the back. So keep that in mind. So I thought originally when I was going to use this that it would fit on the E block. This is the F block. Let me show you the E. The E looks like it should fit it, but it barely does not. Like your head comes off or your hand comes off over here. It makes it so that you might not get a good stamped image. So I would suggest you actually use this great big block here. So whenever I ink up my F block, I always, or a really big stamp, sometimes it's the E too, I leave the block laying down and I use my ink pad and ink it all up. Okay, but this one, usually, like I did use the linen, lasting linen last week, and then I laid my card on here. I'm not going to try that with this guy. I'm needing to do this here. Hopefully I did it well. Good enough. That works. Okay, done with him. Or her. Okay, now I want to put cute little eyes on her. So you have, if you didn't notice, let me show you. You have a choice of 4 different eyes. Here's one face. Here's 2 faces. This sort of looks a little bit like eyelashes, if you ask me. This one looks surprised. Probably goes with the oh snap because you're breaking the cookie. And then here's a winky face. This one might also be the eyes, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you the eyes. So I'm doing cute little eyelash looking eyes on here. She's cute already. All right, so that's all that I need for this. Now, I decided I wasn't going to just make this the card. I'm going to put this on my card base. Oh, so I have to tell you something. This is what my plans were. So as you know, I'm going to be using this at my class for cards and cookies. But we're not going to be using this die. We are going to be using the Gingerbread Man, but we're not going to be using this die. I felt like, especially for a class like that, this shape is easy enough without, lots of ins and outs and whatever. Basic enough that we're just going to be fussy cutting this. So if you don't want to mess with the dies, you easily can just fussy cut and get this, because the only way that we have the dies is with the double here. for the Gingerbread Man. Okay, so as I said, I decided this is not going to be the card. I'm going to put this on here. So I just have a single card front, full-size card, but just the card front. And I'm going to decorate it to put my gingerbread girl actually on here. So I'm using these gumdrops. This is fresh freesia, by the way. And this is pecan pie with early espresso stamped on it. All right. So I'm using fresh freesia with the gumdrops. When I made my first sample, I sort of had it too busy. I didn't get that one very well. So I just decided not to make it quite so busy. All right. So this is my background. I'm just going to set it aside for the moment. Now I'm going to work on this little cutie. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do this time, I forgot I have boxes here. All right, so this is my greeting that I'm going to use. And I'm done with fresh freesia, I believe. And I'm going to do berry burst. Where did it go? Okay, so I'm doing Baking Spirits Bright in Berry Burst. So I just have sort of a skinny little greeting here. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut angles here. So cut that here. Cut that here. All right, so you Wisconsin people, how much snow did you get? Did you get very much? We had some places around here. Well, one city that's like an hour from me, they got like 5 inches or something like that. But we barely got an inch on one day, and maybe a little less than that. It's already gone now. Okay, so here's this. Now I have the pieces for my candy cane. So I did sadly just a dusting, just the dusting West Central. Gotcha. Maybe they could make Eskimos and the moose stamps go with this stamp set. That's funny. Okay, so I did put adhesive sheet on the back of this Blackberry Bliss. Just on this, I did not do it on the white. And then I can attach it here. I really like using it on something that has sort of a fine lines to it. So I have my candy cane. And now I'm also going to make, well, I'm going to put her scarf on her. This is Berry Burst again. All right, I didn't get my adhesive all on the back of this very well, so I'm going to add more. Sometimes when you're peeling it off, the adhesive comes with it. I think that might have been what happened. Okay, so we're putting this here. So, Nancy, I know that you saw this. Carrie, I don't know that you're friends with her. I know you know Jamie, one of Jamie's team members, Donna, posted a picture of her backyard, or like from her porch. They had like a foot of snow on there, and it was probably compacted. They probably got more than that. And then in the background, there were gorgeous fall, beautiful colored trees. It was a really cool picture, but I certainly did not want all that snow. I am not you. Okay, so here's this. Now, before I do all the cuteness, I'm going to put her on here. So I want quite a bit of adhesive on here. I did not do adhesive sheet on here. That is not my intention, but because it's going to be probably open and closed a lot and sort of hanging off the card, I wanted extra adhesive. So we're going to put her on here. And then I did not put adhesive sheet on the back of this. So I'm just going to put some liquid glue right on here where I want to hang the candy cane. Oh, I put too much. I'm just going to wipe this up a little bit. My liquid glue has been coming out even by itself since I started working on this. All right, nothing's keeping it closed, so that's good. All right. So there's that. Now, this makes it totally cute. I love it so much. Okay, so I want to show you the die, and then so you think a little bit more outside the box. It's probably what it's intended for, but I just saw it as a bow tie. So here is a bow tie I've seen on the front of, I always forget to use the adhesive sheets, and they really do work well for smaller die cut pieces. I think I'm getting old. Yeah, you just have to be in the habit of it. If you don't use dies very often, which I don't unless they're a big shaped die, you know, like basic shape. Maybe that's why I remember, because when I go to use small ones, I'm like, I need help. Anyway, this makes a bow tie sort of looking thing on the front, but I'm just using this part of it. And I was going to use this part of it, but I don't need it because of what I have planned. So I have this cute little bow. This is out of Bubble Bath, by the way. So while I have this here, before I do it, I want to show you. Do you guys use your color coach very often, or do you have one? I chose to go with the analogous colors in here. So oh, they're all right in a row. They're just colors that I like anyway, but I started with Fresh Freesia and Berry Burst, and then I wanted a different color since I had so much Fresh Freesia with my card base, and so I went Blackberry Bliss. And then for her bow, I ended up going with Bubble Bath. I didn't even know that they were all right in a row. But they are. So you can like use all these colors together and just continue turning around here as you go. Okay, so what I'm doing with this is, I have this on the back. Let me put it here. I'm using mini dimensionals. Oh, and I have two that I put something down on it that was sort of sticky, and it pulled the backing right off two of them. So those are the two I'm going to use right here. So I'm doing that. And then I cut one in half already when I was working on my sample. So I'm going to put that on there because I don't want it to get squished. I want it to all stand up. So we're going to put this bow in her hair that she doesn't have. And now I need my greeting. Okay. So this greeting is going to go here. Because it's going to open with the card, I only want it right here. I don't want it on the ends. So I have to remember to do that right. And I'm using regular size ones this time for this part. 1, 2, 3. So I think as long as they're fairly close together, they should be fine. Baking Spirit Sprite. That's just such a cute saying. All right, did we do well? Open it up. Yep, there's no dimensional sticking out. And here's my card. Isn't she so cute? Oh, one more thing. I forgot. I was saving it for this. Okay, so these are the in color flat pearls, the 2024 to 2026. And this is not pretty in pink. This is bubble bath, but this works. Thank you. This works well right there. Oh, isn't she cute? I love her. Imagine how cute she would be with sprinkles as her hair. I don't like sprinkles. I'm not making a gingerbread man with sprinkles. Yeah, you probably could make her look a lot more cute with lots more things, but this is what we're doing. All right, so next card. Okay, so for this one, I want to show you that you don't have to, thank you so much, that you don't have to use, I know the gingerbread man is cute, but you don't have to use the gingerbread man to make a cute card, especially if you love dies. So here we go. So I'm starting with, this is garden green, white, and crumb cake. And I'm going to start by, oh, I need to clean my gumdrops. Just a second. All right, we're not using fresh freesia gumdrops on this card. All right. So what we are doing is using real red. So we don't want tons, but we want just some stamped images here and there. I think we're going to call that. No. All right. I have some stamped images here. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my other stamping also. At least one of them. Okay, so I'm using, I should show you these dies. You guys have probably seen them like crazy because they've been around for a little while. These are the Nested Essentials. Yeah, Nested Essentials dies. And so this is the second smallest here. And I'm going to use Memento and the saying, sugar and spice and everything nice. And it fits perfectly on here. All right. I was going to stamp on there, but I decided I'm not. All right, so this is just going to be set aside for the moment. All right, so all my stamping is done for the outside. So I'm just going to put everything together and then start assembling with what I have in mind. So crumb cake is going on white, is going on garden green. Okay, now for all the pieces. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is the candy cane. I'm not going to put it on here yet, but I'm going to show you the candy cane. Okay, so I showed you this already, but I didn't want to talk about this until I did this one because these are the colors that, oops, when you have a random, I forgot what you call this. What would you call that? Seam. When you have a random seam when you're pulling these off. Okay. I'm putting this together. this is what I had made my first candy cane in. And so I want to show you what I was talking about. If you're using just crazy colors or different colors, it's not a big deal. But okay, so here's my candy cane that I like. And here is the other half. Like if you run both of these sections through with red and both these sections through with white. I don't personally prefer it. I feel like this doesn't quite look right for me. So I just wanted to show you. I know the candy cane's fun. So I just wanted to show you the difference or what you're going to end up with. Now, after I got done designing my stuff, I looked in the catalog, which is, it's page 54 in the mini catalog. If you want to see this, they use some other, like pink and purple or something like that. And that way it probably doesn't really matter, but I don't really prefer this way. So I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so here's my candy cane. Then, sorry, I'm reaching right across here. Then this is the same kind of thing with the lollipop. Oh, I got random seams again. Getting this off all in pieces. But I had just went to throw away tiny little pieces of adhesive sheet that I didn't want to mess with. And then I ended up using a bunch of that for these pieces. Okay, so again, I like my sucker stick to be white. So I don't need, oh, I'm going to turn that way. I'm going to tell you why I did that in a second. Probably didn't even notice what I did. I like my sucker stick to be white. So I just try to get this in the white and then this in whatever color that I want. All right, I have some more of these. All right, now I'm going to show you the, uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It was hiding in the corner all by itself. Okay. So I'm doing a piece of candy. I should show you that die. Okay, this piece of candy. So it's this one, this die, and this die. And I didn't realize this until I did it wrong. When you go to put these together, it helps it look more natural, and you can actually do it opposite colors with this one. I feel like it looks okay. If you line up this, I'm just going to call it a pinwheel, fan of the pinwheel with this piece, and oops, I didn't do it quite right because it's not wanting to do it on the other side. You kind of can probably twist this. Oops. If you line them up here, it looks more natural. When I did it, so like I did a quarter turn or not even a quarter turn so that the white was here instead of the red, it didn't look quite right. You need to show this where it's ending here. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, you'll find out for yourself if you do it wrong. So here's some more pieces that I already had made. And we're going to put these on the card. So I want, did I put it on the back? I did. Oh, good. Okay. So I did put adhesive sheet on the back of these other whites. I just can't get it off. Okay, so peeling that off. So we're going to put this where here. And then this one. Oh, random seam again. And then this one we're going to put over here. And then before I put these down, I decided I'm going to put my greeting down. Then I know exactly where I want to put it. I love red and green for Christmas. The treats are so cool looking. Thank you so much. It's funny, I don't usually prefer traditional colors, red and green, but this just makes sense to me, to my mind. So I sort of feel like I've been using it a lot lately, like that. So I'm doing the 4 corners on here. And then I also want to do, I don't want it to get squished. I use lots of dimensionals because if I'm going to bother, I don't want it to get squished. That's the whole point of putting them on there, right? Okay, so this is going to go right here. And now I can put the rest of my pieces on. So I know, I mean, they can be tucked under and whatever, but I just wanted to see what the whole thing was going to look like. So this is going to go, maybe go like this. This is going to go here. This one's got lots of pieces on it. Can you see I was piecemealing my adhesive sheets? I just didn't want to cut another piece. I'm like, I have this. Okay, so this can go, oops. We don't want to put the backing on here. This can go here. And this can go up here. All right, and then what I'm gonna do with my candy cane is I'm gonna put another mini dimensional on here. I'm gonna put it right at the bottom. Well, that didn't work. I peeled off the whole page of it rather than just the dimensional. Won't stick that way. Okay, so we got this. All right, now I want just a little bit of liquid glue right here. That's more than a little bit, it'll work. So we're going to, I want to tuck it a little bit and then put it down. So my dimensional's right here. I'm tucked on here and I'm glued right here. Cute, right? All right, we're not done. Lots and lots of candy. So you knew we had to come out with these, right? So this is why I decided that I wasn't going to stamp on here. So I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna fill in spots where I want it. So I'm using some big, some medium, some small, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know. It is a sweet card, isn't it? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this looks all good? So you know the rule for odds. You want to have an odd number of something on your card rather than even. Does this count the same as these do? I feel like these might be separate. So these 5 are good. And this is just not quite. It's not quite. You know what the funny thing is? Kathy, you said yummy card. I don't even like peppermints or candy canes. Maybe the gumdrops, maybe, but not, I don't like mint. Looks great. Okay, so we'll leave the last one off. Marlene likes it the way that it is. It's funny because I have an odd number of these and then this one an odd number of these, but then this one. So I don't know. All right, we're calling. Marlene's the only one that told me, so we're going with Marlene's idea. Okay, so here's the front of the card. We're all done with this, but I want to, looks good to Marcia too. Okay, good. All right, so the inside, so one of the dies on here was this conversation thing, conversation bubble. Oh snap fits in here. And if you didn't see it, one of my team members, she's like, what is that die for? Just a sec, I want to show you. If you look on a sample in the mini catalog, this die right here can cut off like a part of it where the cookie broke. And I think that's what the O snap is about. So you can die cut it off so it looks cute and intended. And then here's your conversation thing. But I'm not doing O snap. I am doing, I chose to do, so this stamp set, the dies are gone right now. But the stamp set is still available. And it's funny, this looks Christmassy until you actually read the words, but I like the from our family to yours. So I was going to use that, and I think that's perfect. Sugar and spice and everything nice from our family to yours. That makes me happy. So I wouldn't count so many items to make sure you had odd amounts. I'm not following. You don't worry too much about it when you have that many, is what you're saying? That's my interpretation, but I don't know if that's right. Okay, so from our family to yours. And we're going to attach this here. This made me die cut again, but it made me not have to put an inside on the card. And then I'm using the Merry Christmas from A Little Cheer. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, did I get too much in there? Nope, it's good. Here's a little Merry Christmas here. And one last thing. Okay, good. Sometimes my interpretation skills while I'm live don't work well. So I'm glad that I figured out what you're trying to tell me. Good morning, Mario. I'm almost done with this card. I'll open it back up in a second so you can see it. And I am done with the first one. I had to clean my gumdrops again. So I'm using Gingerbread Man bundle. All right, got some gumdrops. Now we're all done. All right, so here is my card. A peppermint inside. I did enough die cuts. I'm not doing any more die cuts. And I'm not putting, I never put embellishments inside because you're going to squish it or I don't know, whatever. You certainly may do that if you have the set and you want to add to this card if you win it. Or you want to make this card and make it your own. So this is it. So Mario, I was showing the Gingerbread Man set and I wanted to show it in a way that you could use it without the Gingerbread Man also. And here's the first one that I made. So I made her open. So what do you think? Since it says Baking Spirit Sprite, do you think I should put Merry Christmas in this one too? Vote. This would be a really cute card even without, like you could put Happy Birthday on here. You'd make this a cute birthday card. You didn't come to Vegas for on stage. No, I did not. Thanks. Yeah, I really wanted to go. But I guess the Lord knew what he was doing because I wouldn't have been up to going after the last month that stuff's been going on. So, but I didn't think that it was a good idea. Okay, so Kathy is saying yes to put Merry Christmas in it. Is that what the yeah is? But don't you think it would be a great birthday card? Happy birthday on the front, and then just whatever your greeting is or saint or just your words inside is fine. You could write it. So how close are you to Red Rock Resort, Mario? I was gonna ask you. Hey, and did you sign back up when we had an awesome deal? All right, I'm cleaning the set. Nobody has said Merry Christmas. Fun invitation for family baking. Oh yeah, it would be. All right, I'm not using black because I used early espresso on this card instead. All right, so I'm gonna use the same Merry Christmas. It's sort of chunky like these words are in this thing. So you can put it right there. Ah, so cute. All right, so I am done stamping, and we used to be right down the street from there, but we moved across town 20 miles. Oh wow, I didn't realize Vegas was that big, but I'm clueless anyway. So when I was there a couple years ago, I was probably close to you. I've been a demo for 6 months. Oh, cool. Sounds good. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the cards. I think I told you all my announcements at the beginning. Make sure that you check out my classes. If you didn't see my blog or post yesterday, the Traditions of Christmas designer paper is back in stock. That's the traditional poinsettias and graphic on the back and stuff like that. I think that's it. Oh, it must be very big. So one more thing. Tuesday is my day at Marge's. I realize that's one of my classes that you could find on my calendar, but Tuesday is my day at Marge's. You can come and make a card with me and buy kits also, like all-inclusive kits. I will be there from 1 to 3. Did you have a good birthday last week? Do anything special? All right, now I got to pull it up because I'm not just going to have you talk to my hands or show you my hands. So yes, I did. So Carrie, close your eyes. I'm spinning. That was really not even a flat spin. That was a bad spin. All right, here I am. Yes, I had a great birthday. Thank you. I'm glad that you like the cards. I gotta make sure that I'm centered in here and not like you're seeing the top of my head or something. Yes, I had a great birthday. Thank you for asking, Marcia. So Todd had taken me and actually Tyler too out for dinner a week ago, like not last Monday, but the week before Monday, to a place that I wanted to try. It was a Brazilian steakhouse. It was very yummy. It just opened around here, and I knew that it was like what we had tried in Mexico, and I was really excited to try that. So we went there. It's pretty expensive. You have to eat a lot to make your. I may want to rewatch you later. The boys kept me busy. Oh, okay. I don't think that we ate our money's worth there. The food was really good. The service was great. We had a great waiter, and it was fun. Then last week, Todd wanted to go take pictures out at the beach at Grand Haven, and so because the waves were really big and it was windy and whatever, so we went there, and then he said that I could choose where we went for dinner. After that, I love dinner. I love going out to eat. I love food. It just makes me happy. And then he also said, well, I still want to make you dinner. And so he did that on Friday. It was going to be Thursday, which was my birthday. But oh, thanks, Dot. He hadn't picked up something so that he had time to thaw it and whatever. And I said, you know what? Thursday's my team meeting. Let's just do it Friday. We'll just have something simple on Thursday. So it worked out great because Thursday, besides it being my team meeting, it was also like we were having tech problems in multiple ways that day, and it was just a crazy day. And then Friday we could relax, and so it was perfect. Um, so what I love and what Todd made for me is they're called ham balls, and it's like ground ham or ground pork that you make into meatballs, and you serve it with this sauce that is pineapple juice and brown sugar and cloves, and I don't know if anything else. And it's just so good. And then of course we had Irish potatoes too, and it was delicious. And yeah, I don't. It was just my birthday was my team meeting, and then just hanging out with Todd and stuff like that. It was great. Oh, it was funny too. So usually I don't have like what you made for host appreciation. Well, yeah, the Irish, yes, but the ham balls are not the same as the meatballs that I make for um that I've made for hostess appreciation. Those meatballs are like beef, pork, what is it? Chicken or turkey, beef, and pork or sausage. Um, it was a perfect birthday. Um, so no, they're totally different. They taste like ham. It's pork, but they must cure it like they do ham, but it's ground and you make it into meatballs and whatever. And yum. From Vandenbrink's. I had no idea that Vandenbrink's was actually a Grand Rapids business, but they are. I went there one time for Todd's. Nope, not pork roast. It's not the same. Pork loaf or something like that. It's not a roast. It's ground. Um, I went there one time for Todd's dad when he was still living, and I didn't even know that they were here. Um, anyway, oh, it was funny. So I usually don't have birthday ideas. I love stamping, and I buy the stamping stuff that I need. It's part of my business and whatever. And I don't need stuff, but I love going to Panera, and that's usually my birthday ideas is Panera birthday or Panera gift cards. And it was so funny. So I have my normal shopping day has been Thursday for a long time, and usually I'll go out for lunch on my shopping day. And it was so funny. Todd was picking up my birthday present on my birthday, which was Thursday, but I hadn't gone out. I was still getting ready for my meeting, and he was inside the store getting a gift card, and all of a sudden realized, oh hey, Stephanie could very well be right around the corner over there while I'm trying to get her gift. But I wasn't. But he also got me a muffin because I love their blueberry muffins, and there happened to be one blueberry muffin and one orange scone, which is what Todd likes. So he's like, guess I'm supposed to get these. So anyway, it was funny. But that's all that I can think of. Oh, I also got texts and cards and stuff like that. But one of the texts that I got was awesome. It was from my niece Joy. She nannies a couple girls. One is I think 4 now. I think her birthday's 2 days after mine. I think she's 4 now, and Joy has watched her since she was tiny, and also her sister, who is maybe 13 months, 15 months, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Joy sent me a message she recorded Ida singing happy birthday to me, and it was just so cute. She has a really good voice. She stays on tune well, and it was hilarious. So she said, happy birthday, Mrs. Stephanie, happy birthday to you, and many more, and many more. Just warmed my heart. She's so cute. So yes, it was a lovely birthday. I think that's all that I have for you. So thank you again for asking, Marcia, And my plan is, well, I'll be live again next Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know of anything else that I have to share with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So as I mentioned at the beginning, I'm not giving away card kits this time. That's way too much die cutting. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. But if you place a $50 order by Monday, I'll send you an embellishment of some kind. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. You have a great week also, Marcia. And you're welcome. And you're welcome. Thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.